It's opening night.
Yeah.
Dreamgirls 2023.
They killed it.
We best friends. You just called half hour, y'all.
Red jacket.
State your name.
I'm making my North Carolina theater debut.
There you go. Yes, thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too, thank you.
Love interrupted by tragedy. Lost in
The day is finally here. It is opening night of Dreamgirls at North Carolina Theater. I'm making my North Carolina Theater debut and I am so, I can't believe we finally made it. I'm feeling really good about the show. Tech was hard. It was very hard. We only had 2 weeks to put the entire show together, but we did it. I'm headed to rehearsal now. We're rehearsing from 12 to 5 today, so I'm not going to work. And then we have the show at 7:30, and then we have an after party directly following it at a hotel like right across the street from Duke Energy Center. Fun-filled day of just celebrating us opening the show. Here is my rehearsal outfit. I keep wearing this bucket hat because I've had my hair wig prepped, but I took it down today, so I'm still rocking the bucket hat. Got on this tank top from H&M, Nike sweats, and then I keep wearing my Ugg boots to rehearsal because it's just so convenient. I also wear them backstage when I don't want to wear my heels, so it kind of works out. Let's go ahead and head to the theater, and I can't wait for you guys to meet all of my new friends and old friends. Let's go.
Planting flowers in your garden. I know y'all told you one day we'll be ballin'. Yeah. Heard that girls, they be swarming. I'm just trying to make sure that you all in. So tell me if you want it. Yeah, tell me if you want this. Yeah, tell me if you want it. Tell me if you want this. Yeah, tell me if you want it. Yeah, tell me if you want this.
Our rehearsal is underway. I'm currently in the dressing room about to give you guys a tour since nobody's in here. Didn't bring my tripod today, so today we're gonna play How Many Things Can Deanna Balance Her Camera On? Yay! Here we are at the women's chorus dressing room. Here are all the girlies, including myself. You walk in, we have sinks, and then the bathroom is through there. We've got so many mirrors in here, thank goodness. And coming into the main space is the dressing room. Here is my station up here, and it's got my name on it, and I am number 5. Everyone has a different number assigned to them for costumes, so it makes it a lot easier. We're able to mark everything. Look who it is! It's Trevor!
Katie, these are just
My Aries queen.
Yes, my Aries brother.
Hey YouTube.
Hey, YouTube!
Matthew, the men's ensemble dressing room. We've got Drew Coleman.
What's up? What's good?
Swinging on stage.
Swinging.
Tower Tim.
Tower Tim, Stairway Steve, okay? I can sing. You don't hear me sing a lot in the show because my mic's not turned up enough, but if you turned it up, I'm really sitting on that tenor too.
Ready for tonight? Yes! She's got all her makeup out. Yes, kid. Come say hey.
If that's come, please don't come in here smacking.
It's a ginger chew.
Share it, y'all. Dance captain extraordinaire.
Gang.
He's a little upset with me because I lost his do-rag earlier. I apologize.
You know what's crazy? I gave it to her for one number.
Here's the
Then try to come get
thing.
it back.
Go back to right side, please.
Okay, back from our dinner break. Got curry in a hurry from Morgan Street Food Hall. They have butter chicken. It's my favorite. Look at that. Y'all know I love Indian food. Like, look at what's at my dressing station. A gift from NCT and then another card I can't wait to open. You just called half hour, y'all. I know I look a little crazy. I'm baking. You won't break my soul. We're all ready, y'all. Look at us in our little stepsister dresses. I forgot to put mascara on, but oh well. Here's the final makeup. These dresses are actually from the original Broadway production, so they are old, but they have been very well kept. They hug the figure, baby. I am obsessed. Okay, I have to go. They call places. Nothing comes spit out.
I have to eat them out real quick.
Hello.
Sack was good, y'all. Like, it was lit, and I'm ready to go drink tonight.
We have an after party. It's like across the street at the Marriott. Free beer and wine, so we're all gonna get cute after the show and head over there. I need to make my intermission coffee. I always drink a coffee during intermission because y'all, we have been here since 12 p.m. and we have the after party after this, so your girl has gotta get it together. Destiny's filming me.
Showbiz, just a showbiz, showbiz.
Ow!
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he storms off. The boys are getting ready for Act 2 opener.
You know.
Y'all, the costumes in the show are ridiculous.
Little
Look at the jackets.
jumpsuit, little
Yes.
jacket. It's giving Vegas. It gives Vegas.
Sparkly.
Ooh.
Put your wig on, babe. You don't count.
Come to me, mama. This is Carlina. She's in our ensemble, stepsister. Hello.
She's in earrings, yes.
Looks so cute.
It's giving my mother.
Here is my first look for Act 2. This is one of my favorite costumes. It's just so pretty and timeless. Feeling good. Show's still going on. We're in Act 2 and we have the Democratic Convention next. Here is my dress. This is one of my favorite costumes. It looks like a Cinderella dress. Final costume. A few of us are dressed up as the Dreams throughout the decade from their rise to stardom, and I am the Dream Girl Dream, so I come out at the end, do a little dance. It's very cute.
Someone was saying in it, so we in what we were in.
But she looks so
earlier, okay? But the dress don't fit, but it's okay.
Okay, show is done. Gonna go find some friends out there. Look who it is, associate costumer, looking cute as always. Hey, Kashana. Hey, girl. It was amazing. My girl did bad as always, okay? Oh, thank you.
As always.
Dream Girl 2020. They killed it. They loved it. One time for the one time. Beautiful.
Laren is here. She gave us these beautiful flowers. Get in here. I don't know.
Rehearsal. I welled up.
Get in the line. There we go. Okay, red jacket. Come on. Look at the shoes. Brr. Oh, I missed the kiss. Brr.
You know that I wanna be good for you. You know that I wanna be good for you.
Okay, about to walk into my photo shoots. The dress is long and red and they're gonna photograph me moving around and dancing and whatnot, so I'm excited to see how the photos turn out, and Curtis Brown is taking them, which if you know who Curtis Brown is, he's incredible.
I think you know that I care for you. I think you know that I...
Here's a better look at the makeup. They said to keep it very simple, but with the red lip. Here are the dress options for today. This one's super flowy. They want to see how this one looks first because it'll photograph well. So let's try it on. Okay, here's the dress. It has a super long train. It's gonna photograph really well. Like literally go onto the floor. I'm really nervous because I'm not a model. So I'm hoping I can bring their vision to life and execute whatever it is that they would like to see for me. So I'm talking very quietly because people are like right outside the door. But yeah, I just hope it goes well. Also, I forgot to bring Spanx, so I'm just wearing underwear under this and the dress is tight. Okay, update, we decided to go with the other dress. We just put it over the long one, so I'll still have the train, but this is a lot more flattering on me and I fully agree. Good, we just finished. Looks amazing. Okay. What is up, you guys? I am back for a little Q&A session. This is my very first Q&A on this channel, so I'm really, really excited. Also, we're gonna address the elephant in the room, which is this wig. I'm trying to decide how I feel. I tried combing it out. It still feels very big, so I'm gonna just kind of keep playing around with it. Anyway, I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram as well as my YouTube community post. So if you are not following me on Instagram or you're not paying attention to this community post, make sure you're doing so because that is my way to engage with you guys. I'm gonna be answering some questions about Dreamgirls and my whole experience. I ended up going on in my understudy track on our very last show and I have not talked about that yet. So let's just get into the questions. So I got two similar questions. One of them was, how long were them days, girl? And the other question was, how challenging was the accelerated process? So we had 9 days of rehearsal for Dreamgirls, which is insane. We were rehearsing 8 hours a day, so from 2 to 10 p.m., 6 days a week, I was in the rehearsal studio. It was a crazy, crazy process. I've never done anything like this before, but I honestly feel so accomplished coming out of it. The fact that we had a short rehearsal process did make the tech process a lot more challenging because we ended up having to cut things from the show that just weren't working. We didn't have the time to put it together all the way, but it still ended up being such an amazing show. Dreamgirls was 3 hours long, so this was no small feat.
meet you guys. I would do it all again, honestly. Favorite costume of the show, P.S. You look amazing, heart. Thank you, Lily. All of these are my friends who submitted questions. I really loved my stepsister dress. I opened the show with 3 other women. Those dresses were just long and pink and they hugged my body, girl. My favorite costume when I went on as Michelle was the purple one night only. It was so cute. We had like these feather boas that we wore on top. What was the most challenging part and what was the most fun part? So the most fun part was definitely all the new friends that I made. We had so much time to bond with all those long rehearsal hours, performing, doing what I love with people that I love. The most challenging part going on in my understudy track, let me just go ahead and insert that footage right here.
Y'all, this has been the craziest day of my entire life. I went on for Michelle tonight, who is one of the dreams, with a 5-hour notice.
I wanna stay around this. I've seen enough fights in this business between all you. This is none of my
So one of our leads ended up falling ill, so she couldn't go on. So her understudy went on, who also plays Michelle, and then I had to go on for Michelle. Our 2 p.m. show got canceled, and then we just spent hours rehearsing. I was going through music, choreography. I had to have a costume fitting, an emergency one, wig fitting. I don't think I sat down for a few hours, and I did kind of freak out a little bit. The whole cast was so encouraging. Everyone was asking me if I needed help with anything, checking in on me throughout the show. I did it. It wasn't perfect by any means, but I did it, and it ended up being okay. I didn't ruin the show. Wasn't the show that we performed all weekend, but hey, we're still living in COVID age. It's a pandemic. We're about to go celebrate, get some drinks. I cannot wait to drink. I cannot wait to drink.
What's your favorite moment in the show? Party. The ensemble is just breaking it down in the back. Y'all, the choreography! I got to dance with Jay Mahal, who I adore. He's an incredible dancer, y'all. And we just had so much fun cutting it up in that number. Also, like half of the show was on TikTok now. I keep seeing people post clips from the show who were in the cast. So maybe you guys have seen some of the clips. Some have gone viral. That's also pretty cool. How many cast members have worked on Broadway? That's a great question. My mom asked that. Hold on. I believe 3 cast members, I could be wrong. Joy, who played Deanna, was in 6 on Broadway, which is a super popular show. Y'all, she's so talented, she kills it. Naya, who played Laren, she was in Caroline or Change, the recent revival that was on Broadway, super sweet. And then Saint, who played Jimmy Early, was in Ain't Too Proud, I believe. Also a super talented guy, most humble. They were just all 3 so amazing to work with. My mom also asked, what were you feeling the minute you stepped onto the NC Theater stage for the first time? I just remember feeling this overwhelming sense of I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I worked really hard to book Dreamgirls. I had auditioned for North Carolina Theater multiple times and had not gotten anything, and so I just felt really blessed that I got to be in that space with that group of people. And when I tell you, curtain call was just a whole different experience. Hearing that many people cheering for you was the most insane feeling at the end of the show every night. How does it feel being in an all-black cast compared to previous casts you've been in? Amazing, blackity black, and during Black History Month, girl. I love my people. That's all I have to say. There's just an extra sense of camaraderie. We're all able to relate to each other. Even though we come from different backgrounds and experiences, there's still that common factor of being black and celebrating our blackness through Dreamgirls. Alana was my first black female music director I've ever had, which is crazy. So this was really cool to work with so many black creatives, and I just left every day feeling super inspired. Okay, moving on to YouTube questions. I think there were like 1 or 2. If you could have auditioned for another role, who would you audition for? It's a great question. It is on my bucket list at some point to play Deanna Jones. Your number 3 fan, because clearly Deja and Tia have me beat. This is my cousin, by the way. Would like to know, what's it like to prepare as an understudy? The most underrated, nerve-wracking part of performing? Woo!
Okay, two-parter. Yes, thanks, Jamila.
Preparing as an understudy is really, really hard. The worst part of it is that you don't get the muscle memory of doing the show over and over again. You kind of have to be on the side taking as many notes as you can. When I was in rehearsals trying to prep for Michelle, on top of already learning my ensemble stuff, that was hard. So I would try to pop into their rehearsals and I would just do the choreography on the side with my little boa girl. So that would be my attempt to try to get some muscle memory. You also have to learn all your lines on your own. You have to go over things on your own. Depending on the theater you're at, you don't get a proper put-in rehearsal, which means that you get to do the entire show as whoever you're understudying. I didn't get like a full-blown run of the show. It was kind of like spot checking different scenes. So it's very, very stressful. I had never done her quick changes before until that night, but it's doable. You just have to stay on your toes and make sure you're as prepared as you possibly can be. As for the most nerve-wracking part of performing, I don't know, I don't really get nervous until like right before I walk on, and then once I come on for the first time, it's okay. I would say it's nerve-wracking when you don't feel fully prepared. Yeah, I guess that's my answer. So always prepare, always stay ready. That is my full Dreamgirls recap. I hope you enjoyed this video and kind of seeing what it's like to live as an actor. I hope that I was able to teach you guys some new things. Please leave any more questions down below and I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Your support means everything, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Birds fly south for the winter, but she ran to the west side, and though much was stolen.